Well, welcome in everyone to QVC Plus. My name's Rick Delmeyer, and welcome to Inside the Jewelry Box, where we take a deeper dive into what these incredible pieces of jewelry have to offer you, along with the people who help bring them to you. And so I want to introduce to you a very special guest with a very special perspective. Her name is Alison Jacquet. And she is not a hired supermodel. She's actually a buyer here at QVC. It's great to have you here.
Thank you, Rick. It's nice to be here.
You have never done one of these Inside the Jewelry Box shows.
No.
This is your first time.
This is my first time.
You're a total natural.
Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome in.
Thank you.
How long have you been a buyer at QVC?
16 years.
Where did you start?
Yeah.
What did you start as?
I was an intern. And I started in planning, and then I moved over to buying, and I've been in buying ever since.
And you are now our head jewelry buyer.
Yes.
Which is extraordinary, an extraordinary task and a mission. What is the mission of the buying office when it comes to jewelry and QVC? What do you want to promise our viewers get?
Yeah, I mean, we just want to give our viewers beautiful product. We really do. We want to give her the best of the best. Yeah. We're out there searching for the newest, the latest, the greatest. We want her to look beautiful, and that's what we're looking for.
I love that. I love that. Well, today we're going to talk about what a lot of people feel are the kings of gems. They have been prized for centuries, symbolizing passion, symbolizing protection. From the corundum family, it's the July birthstone, known none other than rubies, than gorgeous, gorgeous red rubies. We're going to feature these in this edition of Inside the Jewelry Box. They're gorgeous. So I'm just going to pick and choose and pick and choose right in front of us with this beautiful pair of earrings. Okay, look at this piece of jewelry and tell me, Alison, if you would, was this a design? Was this a discovery? Was this coming from a jewelry fair or show?
Yeah.
Where'd they come from?
Yeah, so we actually found this in Tucson. So we travel to Tucson once a year. We go to the gem show.
I was there with you.
Yes, you did. You came with us a few years ago. But we saw this design and we loved it because it's alternating with the white topaz. So you get that little kiss of ruby, but then you also have that great, just basic white topaz to match with everything.
Wow, so you saw the design and you said, okay, let's do that. When it comes to a design like this, it's design, but it's also the quality of the rubies. So we work with gemologists here at QVC, and we work with, well, you and the people that you work with to make sure that all of the colors match. What do you look for in a great ruby?
Yeah. So, I mean, there are inclusions in rubies. So, you know, we always make sure that we're trying to find the cleanest stones that have the less inclusions. You know, the color is like number one that we look for too.
It's number one.
Yeah.
You'll look for the color that is ruby
That's
red.
vibrant. Exactly.
What a lot of people may not realize is that when it comes to rubies, they have a cousin, a very close cousin, and the cousin is sapphires.
Yep.
So when you look at sapphires, blue sapphires, different colors, pink sapphires, they're actually in the same family. It's when you get to that, to your point, color, that it becomes then a new name called ruby. And no better example of some of that ruby red color than right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's beautiful. I know, that's a really good example of it.
Now, are these done in a silver and then a gold clad?
Yes.
These are.
Yep, they are. They are 14 karat gold clad.
And that is a white topaz surrounding them as well?
Yes.
So so this is an interesting take. Do you decide, okay, we have the rubies, we have the stones. Now, how are we going to represent them? And certainly value is a component there, right?
Yeah, we definitely do. I mean, we look at everything. So we decide what stones will surround it. We decide if we want to offer it as a choice of. So sometimes you'll see that we offer ruby, emerald, sapphire as a choice. So yeah, but the design here is just beautiful. It's simple, but elevated.
Yeah, it's simple, but it's elevated. It's a lever back style, and it's that kind of piece that because it's done in silver, you have that extraordinary look of gold because it's actually clad in 14 karat gold. And then instead of diamonds, it's white topaz. So it's a fraction of the price, but where your eye is drawn to the star is the ruby.
Exactly.
That's great.
Exactly.
Okay, there are two examples of our breadth of assortment when it comes to rubies in earrings. Let's go deeper inside the jewelry box right now and take a
Yes.
look at this masterpiece.
This is my favorite ring.
Okay,
I love this.
Why would you pick this as your favorite?
So, Rick, I feel like when we buy jewelry, a lot of, what goes into it is the emotional piece of it. And when I saw this, I immediately thought of Christmas. So, and I love that it has that little candy cane striping. So for me, it just reminds me of the holidays, and I love that.
Can we
So,
add some emotion to it and have you possibly
yeah.
try it on?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
Me
let's
take
see.
off my Christian James ring.
Must be one of the most fun things about your
Yes,
job.
it is. It
Part of your
is.
job is trying on extraordinary jewelry, and it just happens to fit perfectly.
Yeah.
If you would now
was
not
made
only
for
be the
me.
buyer, but now you are the
Yeah.
hired supermodel, the hand model. Look at that, and you also chose what? Okay, let me ask
Yeah.
you this: did you
Yeah.
see this in a show?
Yes.
Where?
Most of this jewelry we see at shows. So this was from Tucson as well.
Another Tucson choice. Was it originally done with the rose color in the metal?
Yeah. So no.
It was
No,
not.
it was not.
Okay,
It was
this is
not.
a great little
Yeah.
plot twist here. So you
Yep.
saw it
Mm-hmm.
and saw the redness of the ruby,
Yep.
the white. Is that his white topaz? Or
Yeah. Actually, this is diamonds.
these are
This
diamonds.
is diamonds. Mm-hmm.
Is this set in silver? Or
Yeah. Yeah. Silver.
this is silver, but you're
Yeah.
using diamonds. So
Yep.
what made you say it deserves to be in rose gold?
So rose just plays off of the ruby so nicely. And that is what we love about the rose plating. I mean, we use it a lot with rubies because it really showcases it and you can really see the red nicely.
I think that you are a natural at this. You're a natural as the model and can just multitask.
Should this
and
be my next
speak about
job?
At the same time, this could be
The new hand model.
If this buying thing doesn't work
Yeah,
out,
right.
I'm going to switch gears here because
Okay.
we've only got about 8 minutes left and we got a lot of jewelry to talk about. As you
Okay.
take a look at this piece, I'm going to ask you another question. It's a curveball. You ready? What is the most challenging part of being a jewelry buyer at QVC?
Oh gosh. I mean, I would say the sheer volume of product that we look at and having to narrow it down.
You did not
because-
hesitate to come up with that
No,
answer.
no. I mean, everything that we see is so beautiful, and it's really hard to look at diamonds and gemstones all day and figure out how and what we're gonna buy.
I will share
So-
that I, as a host on QVC,
Yeah.
this is my 32nd year, I had
Yeah.
the privilege of traveling to the Hong Kong Jewelry Fair,
Mm-hmm.
Basel, Switzerland, and the Basel Jewelry Fair, the Las
Yeah.
Vegas Jewelry Fair, a jewelry fair in Atlanta, the Tucson, it just goes on. And
Yeah.
I'm just a host. I'm not the buyer. And I am overwhelmed to see
Yeah.
all of it whenever we
Mhm.
go to those shows. I can't imagine how you have to narrow it down and say, okay,
Yeah.
well, how many choices would you make? How many choices do you make
Yeah.
at Tucson? How many jewelry shows? 100? I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, for one event day, we usually buy around 100 new items. So,
For an
yeah,
event
for
day.
an event day.
Like an event day that we recently had on QVC
Yep.
on the channel.
Yeah.
100.
Mm-hmm.
100.
New styles. Yep.
Compare that to maybe a jewelry store
Yeah.
in someone's town where they have like
Yeah.
5 items,
Exactly.
2 new
Exactly.
items a year.
Yeah.
So it's incredible.
Yeah.
All right. This is a gorgeous ring. Now, this is an example of looking for a single stone. When you critique a ruby, Allison, are you
Yeah.
you're using some of the same criteria that you look for in a diamond, right? Color,
Yes.
clarity,
Mm-hmm.
cut,
Yep.
carat weight, right?
Mhm.
All those things.
All of those. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the rich, that deeper color, that more
Mhm.
saturated, vibrant color, which you're seeing right here.
Exactly.
Not a milky color,
Yeah. No, it's very clear.
very clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's a gorgeous piece.
Yeah.
It's a July birthstone, by the way. You are not, you can pick up rubies if you are a May birthstone baby, a January
Mhm.
birthstone baby. You're not regulated, you're just 1 month.
Yeah.
I think
It
you're
doesn't
lucky.
matter.
And
Yeah.
now we're gonna move to
Yeah.
these pendants. So beautiful rings, different metals.
Mhm.
Some designs, obviously, you see and you give a choice of. And that's just when you take a look at this pendant and you take
Yeah.
a look at it in the silver, you take a look at it in the white metal, and you take a
Mhm.
look at it in the yellow metal. it kind of takes on a little different personality with each color, doesn't it?
It does. It does. And that's why the plating is so important. And that's why I mentioned earlier with the ring, we love the rose plating as well because it just gives it a different feel. But you can see with the yellow plating, it's definitely more warm toned. And then with the silver, it feels a little bit more casual and that cool tone.
I'm just moving this. These are the most beautiful bust forms, or not being bust,
Yeah.
most beautiful display I've ever
Stands.
seen in jewelry. This is
I love
dangling
them.
there in a beautiful way in that yellow. And I'll
Yeah.
move it the other way, subtly move it the other way, and show you that silver story. It will come with a chain as well. Necklace, earrings, rings, and rubies. What is,
Wow.
I think I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
What is the most popular category of rubies? Is it necklaces, earrings, rings?
Rings.
The
Rings.
ring.
Yep. And I think it's because our customer loves to look at it all day. I honestly think she likes to keep it on her hand. And
fascinating.
yeah.
As you would with your favorite
Yes.
ring.
Yes.
Let's
for
return
sure.
to your favorite ring right here.
Yes.
The Allison,
The Allison ring, we can call it.
let's just call it that. The pick of
Yeah.
the show. That, what you might call it, a shrimp design.
Yeah.
I call it that candy cane design, that red and white combination.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So
And I
pretty.
think that it's an example of the breadth of assortment. I keep coming back to that because that has to do with what you look at when you go to jewelry shows. When you
Yeah.
go to certain shows, are you looking for certain kinds of stones? Obviously, you go to Tucson,
Yeah.
you're going to see some Southwestern jewelry.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
The rubies that we offer at QVC, they actually come from around the world.
Yeah.
Burma, Australia. Some are right here from the United States of America.
Yeah.
Tell me more again about going to these places, and other ways that you get a chance to see jewelry. Do vendors bring in jewelry to QVC as well?
Yes. So it's a little bit of both. So, when we go to the shows, we go with an open mind. We definitely look for the newest stones, ones that we haven't seen before. Then, of course, we look for our customer favorites. So that's always important. But when vendors come to us, a lot of times vendors are coming and bringing us what's new, anything that they want us to see. We give them a shopping list a lot of times, and they will come and visit us and then present us with all the jewelry that they have. And that's how we kind of narrow down from there.
Well, this is really an exciting episode, if you will, of Inside the Jewelry Box, because we are getting really insight from the woman who heads the department of actually bringing the items in. You have the kind of final say.
Yeah.
You pick it, and you say it's a big, big task.
Yeah.
On
It is.
how she is going to react, what
Yeah.
she's going to love. So in the last minute and a half, as we take a look at your beautiful ring,
Yeah.
I've got this gorgeous ring, the
pretty.
pendants, the two extraordinary pairs of earrings.
Yeah.
What can you say, another one, I'm going to put you on the spot,
Okay.
about the future of QVC jewelry, and where are the
Yeah.
trends going maybe for Christmas time, holiday 2026, and maybe even 2027?
Yeah. So stay tuned because we have lab-grown gemstones coming.
Oh, really?
So so that will be very exciting for our customers that maybe, regular ruby is out of your price range. We'll have lab-grown rubies. So stay tuned. So that is definitely latest and greatest. I feel like David Markstein has been all over with his trends. He has a lot of great new chains. So chains are really, taking the jewelry industry by storm, and so are charms. So our charms department, is really on fire.
Charms.
Charms. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
So from sterling silver to 14 karat gold to designer jewelry
Yep.
to classic gemstone jewelry to lab grown diamonds and now lab grown gemstones. I think you can say beyond a shadow of a doubt, QVC is at the forefront,
Yeah.
not only
Sure.
following trends, but also leading the way and helping to create the trends like we
Yeah.
have for 40 years.
We are. We are.
couldn't do it without you.
Yeah.
Allison Jacquet.
Yes.
And you were nervous? Are you kidding? You did an amazing job.
I'm sweating, Rick.
You
Can you
are a
say
total,
I'm sweating?
total natural. No,
Oh my
You're
gosh.
great.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
been
you.
a
I'm
pleasure.
all sweaty.
No, you're wonderful. Great job. Thank you so much for
I got
joining us.
hung up a couple times.
No, you did
but-
not. This has been Inside the Jewelry Box with Allison, and my name's Rick Delmeyer. See you on Q soon. Take care.